all-new episode of In the Dark this Monday at 9, 8 Central.
Now at 10, falling out of the sky, a light plane takes a dive, crashes into the surf, and flips over at Huntington Beach. Lifeguards race to rescue the pilot.
More trouble on the 6th Street Bridge. Graffiti, fireworks, and dangerous spinouts. Officials are cracking down on the chaos.
And Governor Newsom takes aim at gun violence by signing a controversial new bill that allows residents to sue over illegal weapons. Details now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. Cracking down on the chaos on LA's 6th Street Bridge following a string of dangerous sideshows, crashes, and stunts.
City officials say enough is enough. They are ready to put the brakes on the bad behavior. Pedro Rivera live in downtown LA with the latest on the efforts to preserve the landmark. Pedro.
Micah, Cher, you just said putting the brakes. That's exactly what they did. Take a look behind us as they have now shut down the 6th Street Bridge. This happening in just the last 20 minutes. They're not letting pedestrians walk across the bridge or drivers cross it themselves. You see right now we have a couple motorcycle officers that are blocking the entrance to the 6th Street Bridge, telling everyone to either take the 101 north or turn right back around. Even people who are trying to walk to the other side, they're telling them they can't go because about 20 minutes ago, I got to tell you, there was about 50 cars that were parked illegally along the 6th Street Bridge. It almost looked like a party. People were drinking beers out there, lighting fireworks. I saw several burnouts as I took a stroll along the bridge. So police are trying to crack down, and they're hoping things like this will stop future takeovers from happening. From donuts to burnouts, arch climbers and fame chasers, we have seen it all.
At the end of the day, it's very dangerous. Your safety is the utmost concern.
Many risking their safety for social media likes.
Here I've seen guys on the bikes, on the arches, taking their bikes, BMXing on the arches. There was a guy earlier who was tattooing on the bridge.
Somebody was getting a haircut right in front of right in the middle of the yellow lane. Somebody was getting on TikTok.
Car accident, yeah, I seen it on Instagram.
Thursday night, the 6th Street Bridge saw its second recorded crash, with this black pickup truck taking the brunt of the damage. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw witnessed some of the bedlam on the bridge firsthand. During a live shot Friday morning, a driver threw an M80 firecracker right at her feet.
We won't be deterred by, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Losers on the bridge.
Yup. Losers. Boyle Heights resident Hugo Javier agrees. He says he's seen those drivers during his walk across LA's scenic road. People making their way to his neighborhood to mark up the new $588 million bridge.
We already have enough of that, but I think it's not worth it trying to go viral. Just enjoy the bridge.
In response to the chaos, Eastside City Councilman Kevin De Leon released a statement that read in part, quote, "Angelenos deserve architecturally stunning projects in their neighborhood, and we won't be deterred by a few scofflaws who tarnish that vision for the people who need it most." Since Wednesday night, police patrols have increased, stopping drivers like this speedster Friday night.
I'm glad they're cleaning things up, and I think it's going to be great. We support the law enforcement that's out here now cracking down on people. It's awesome.
Officer M hopes improvements like this will keep the 6th Street Viaduct off the next viral video for all the wrong reasons.
So if we do see this, we will come and we will stop it and we will arrest you.
And this is the last thing anyone wanted, was for the 6th Street Viaduct to be closed down because of street takeovers. Many people use this going from Boyle Heights to downtown LA to go home after work, but unfortunately it has turned into this, a very chaotic scene that it was just about a half hour ago. But as you see here, police are doing what they can to lock it down and stop those takeovers from continuing. Still no clue when they plan to reopen this bridge. Reporting live in downtown LA, Pedro Rivera, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Pedro, thank you. From the ground to the air, and a look from Sky 5. Wow, the bridge, of course, as Pedro reported, shut down, and that's a problem for commuters trying to get through. Again, too many problems on this bridge, and you see the result there. Gil Levis in Sky 5. Gil.
Mike and Cher, now the bridge empty of cars, but people now in the middle of the roadway. They were on the walkways there, but they moved in ever since the cars were removed and the road was shut down. But let's go to some video that we shot around 9:15 when we arrived. The bridge was absolutely packed with vehicles in both directions. In fact, we watched LAPD, Central Division, Hollenbeck Division, and the Central Traffic Division